Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of Destiny 2. I am your host, Ryan. Let's jump right into, what is this, week 6 of Season 19, I believe. Looks like extra Gambit points this week, if you feel like struggling through Gambit. Let's head to the helm and see what is up this week.
Your efforts to acquire the submine data have been proving effective. My reconstruction continues apace. This is not the first time the Hive have sought to steal my weaponry. I froze an entire brood on Mars to stop their last attempt. Despite their persistence, they have never once succeeded. In no small part thanks to the Vanguard. This time will prove no different. My diagnostics indicate that we nearly have enough data to complete the repair cycle. Once the warsats are under our control, I will lay waste to the Wrathborn. If they so desire to witness the power of a war mine, then I will gladly oblige.
Pleased at the progress of his reconstruction, Rasputin reflects on the numerous times the Hive attempted to gain control of his weaponry. He thanks you and the Vanguard for repeatedly thwarting them. This time will prove no different, he declares. Rasputin informs you that his restoration is nearly complete. He urges you to collect more submine data so that he can show the Hive the full power of a war mind, aka keep doing the stuff you've been doing the last couple of weeks. Infiltrator gear unlocked. Victory is within our grasp. The most effective tactic at this juncture is the continuation of offensive efforts. Rasputin's eyes shine brightly as if with excitement. I have secured access to the last of Braytek's covert ops implements. It will further enhance your ability to infiltrate the facilities across Sol and retrieve the submine data therein. Rasputin raises his head slightly, looking off into the distance. Clovis developed these tools for nefarious purposes, but in your hands they will save humanity. Extreme Ordnance, last one I have yet to pick up, allows the spawning of a power-up that refreshes all abilities and grants a damage bonus against Death Tongue choristers in Heist Battlegrounds and Sentinel servitors in the mission Operation Seraph Shield. Awesome. Sweet. I'm going to pick up these Uzi What's and take a look. Oh, we gotta do this. I forget which one I'm working on. I have one that's close to being unlocked, but I gotta look. So we'll do that in a sec and we'll pick it up in just a moment. Alright, looks like the next step is just to business as usual. Use Seraph keycodes, unlock Seraph chest. So I'm gonna do a heist battleground real quick. Say hello to Poochie Boy. And we'll pick it up after that, because you've seen that a million times, although I believe there's a cutscene this week. So I'm going to do that. We'll pick it up in a sec. Catch you in just a moment. Alright, we just finished up this Seraph mission, and it says to go to the helm, so that is where we're off to now.
We have no time for pleasantries, Osiris. I bring grim tidings. My Techians have been trying to make sense of Xivu Arath's tactics. Her armies are legion, yet she commits minimal forces to battle.
Minimal forces? Every Wrathborn we cut down is replaced by 2 more.
She could replace them tenfold, so why does she show restraint? Her worm feeds on warfare. The more violent the act, the greater the power she draws from it.
Much like Savathun's worm fed on guile and deceit. You mean to say that...
This is not a war. It is a ritual. Her death singers weave their magic and prepare for a grand sacrifice.
If so, our strategy remains unchanged. Retake the warsats and eradicate the Wrathborn.
Just as Xivu Arath desires. The warsats are immensely powerful. Their use would result in unparalleled destruction. She cares not which side is obliterated. Her worm will gorge itself on the carnage either way.
She would turn her armies into blood sacrifices. And the warsats would be the blade.
Overwhelming force has proven to be the only effective tactic against the Hive. Without it, I do not know what to do.
Then I suggest you think of something, and quickly.
Ruh-roh. Report to Zavala's office for an emergency meeting with the Vanguard. Okay, that must be where the cutscene. Who's that guy, Doggo? Hello. Okay, well, we'll go to Zavala's office, which, if you've never been, is in the tower, sort of below the gunsmith area-ish. Well, that's not what I expected to have happen. Hi, I'm trying to join too early. Here we go. I started that.
The Warsats are a means to an end. Xivu Arath will bask in the destruction they bring, and open the Ascendant Plane above Earth, as she did on Tora Bottle. It does not matter who pulls the trigger. We must cease our efforts to restore the war mind.
No. We've worked too long and too hard to stop now. Rasputin is our best shot at winning this war.
That is precisely my concern. He is a weapon made to be wielded.
He is more than a weapon. He's our ally. And he will act in humanity's best interest.
Are you certain? He has kept secrets in the past, acted without counsel or consensus.
So have you. Rasputin's made mistakes. But he's learned from them. The same as the rest of us.
Then I propose we aim not for total victory, but a stalemate. Allow Rasputin to prevent Xivu Arath from claiming her prize, and refrain from using it himself.
It's settled then. We hold the line.
Yes, our grand scheme has added up to do nothing, essentially.
I am a machine of war, built for a singular purpose. To destroy any and all threats to humanity. Clovis and I disagreed on what constituted such threats, but not on the means to the end. On Mars, I developed the escalation protocol to combat the Hive. Ever-increasing application of force in the face of rising opposition. Was I playing into Xivu Arath's hands even then? Has she always accounted for my methodologies? What purpose do I serve if my actions place humanity in danger? Am I even capable of developing a solution without mass destruction? This is a calculation I have never had to make. It will take time to run the necessary combat simulations. Follow the directions of the Vanguard in the interim. I will contact you if and when I have determined our next objective.
Alright, well, kind of sounds like Rasputin's having a Iron Giant conundrum. I am not a god. Rasputin reels under the revelation that using the Warsats as he had planned will vastly empower Xivu Arath. He is unsure that he can develop a winning strategy without the use of force. This is a calculation I never had to make. Rasputin asks you to follow the Vanguard's instructions while he attempts to determine your next objective. Should you choose to accept it, Part 3. A series of automated beeps emit from the dormant exoframe. On a nearby screen, a small prompt appears. Remote download initiated. A data uplink notification flashes in Ghost's eye. It is a message. We meet again. We have another opportunity to recover one of the weapon components from a dead drop while House Salvation's attention is elsewhere. In the meanwhile, I've been doing some research on Haka Heavy Industries with the Cryptarchs. Turns out this corporation was heavily invested in the Golden Age pursuit of xenoarchaeology. The concept of the Sol system had been visited by aliens and left evidence behind. Now I've heard tell some xenoarchaeologists operating on Mars, and that Anabre had even been researching one once upon a time. I don't know what this has to do with this weapon, but I'm going to keep looking. Meanwhile, your mission is to recover the next schematic. Instructions to follow. Fen 92. Alright. Turn to the Archimedes Annex and download a new cryptographic index. Cool. Well, I'm going to do that real quick. There's probably also a new radio message, so let's listen to that.
Ikora was so bright, so full of promise. How she glowed. Like the light filled her. But it was her eyes that convinced me to take her as my apprentice.
What did you see in them?
Hunger. She was desperate to prove herself back then. I knew the feeling well.
And you know it again now?
When Ikora looks in my eyes, what do you think she sees?
Everything that she always has.
She pities me, Mara.
As you and I have pitied others. Those who hang on our every word. Your cultists, my people. Do not mistake Ikora's pity for disdain. If she pities you, it is out of love.
I have no love for the cult of Osiris.
No? Ask me what I see when I look into your eyes, Osiris.
I will not, but you'll tell me just the same.
I see a man who is afraid he'll never be able to live up to the expectations that other people have placed on him. A man so afraid to hurt or be hurt that he spent his very long, very accomplished life holding those same people at arm's length. This burden, this inheritance of guilt, it is Ikora's too.
I never wanted this for her.
As your mentors never wanted it for you.
Alright, a little bit of world building and character development. That's always interesting. Okay, well, that's it for the story this week. Looks like we're getting close to the end. Some kind of conclusion to the story. I'm gonna go ahead and do this Archimedes Annex, get the cryptographic link, and it will probably have to be another run of the Seraph Shield mission to get the next catalyst. So I will pick it up here in just a sec. Alright, just did the Operation Archimedes mission again to get the cipher download. Next step is to head to the EDZ, where it should auto-update. I'm just assuming Trostland, but it could be anywhere, I guess. Oh, there it is. Decrypt passcode, so do patrols and combatants and such. Really, it's like, I think if you do a public event, maybe a patrol or two, that's usually enough. So we'll do that, and I will figure out which lost sector I'm supposed to go to, and take it from there. One sec. Alright, and we're back. It didn't even take a full public event to get it, so it is the cipher. Upload the cipher in Terminus East Lost Sector in Trostland, which is right over y'all. Feels like it's been a long time since I've been in the EDZ for any real reason. Is this bad boy right, y'all? I probably haven't done this Lost Sector in over a year. at least. Hello. Why use a gun when you can just boop everything? There's a boss. Hello. Just clear out some of these guys by standing around. Here's the cipher right here. I learned my lesson, stand back. Alright, yep, looks like Operation Seraph Shield on Legend, find the weapon schematic. So, I'm gonna look up where that is real quick, launch a Legendary Seraph Shield, and go find that bad boy. So, I'll pick it up in 1 sec, and I'll let you know where it is. So we're in Legendary Seraph Shield. There's this big room where this kind of sort of boss fight is. The exoframe is right over here. Hello. Ta-da. Complete the Operation Seraph Shield Legendary. So I'm gonna keep on going, get this knocked out, and we'll see what the catalyst can do. Alright, catch you in a sec. Alright, here we are at the end of the Seraph Shield. Legendary. Here's Hunter's Trace 4 and Outlaw Refit. Awesome. And Revision 0 leveled up. And that concludes that quest, it looks like. Yep. Cool. Well, let's head to the what's it called? The thing on the place, and we'll check it out. Alright, here we are at the Enclave. Where to unequip it. Reshift. Okay, I think it just upgrades this so that you can get... okay. Outlaw refit. Precision kills. Decreased reload time. Nice. Yep. I'm down with that. That sounds good. Alright, well here's what I went with. Let me know how you craft yours. This just sounded good to me at the moment. Polygonal, ricochet, perpetual motion. I like the 4 burst, although 2 burst is also cool. Handlight stock, outlaw refit. So, there we go. I wonder if that, oh yeah. So there's all, okay, so there's alpha. Version 1. Got the little laser sight on it. Prime. Oh, it's got this. Huh. Cool. It's the original. Gosh, it's all decked out. It's cool. Alright guys, well, I think that's everything for this week. Yep. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, found it informative or entertaining, or just something to fill the noise in the background, leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll catch you next week. Until then, see ya. Eyes up, Guardian. Bye now.